What's up everyone, welcome back to Fractal Fun Random Fracts with me, Dan from Guitar Talk. So this is the series where I use the random number generator to pick a random amp in the Fractal ecosphere. Set myself a 10-minute time limit and see what I can do in 10 minutes with that amp. Today I'm using my PRS Swamp Ash Special core line model. It's got bare knuckle mules in it, in the neck and the bridge, just classic sounding humbucker that I can coil split. It's whatever is stock in these guitars in the middle. I think it's like a Seymour Duncan vintage rails. Nice versatile guitar. That's going into my Fractal FM9 over there, which is going into my interface, which is recording for all of you lovely people watching wherever you are. So as I said, the idea is 10-minute time limit. Let's see what the random number generator grants me today. Let's jump into the screen. You can see I've got FM9 edit already open. There's nothing special going on here. This is just a quick signal chain I've put together. Amp and cab, just the default, which gives you this very uninspiring tone. There are currently 328 amps/channels in the Fractal. So we are going to use the random number generator, which you can see picks random numbers between 1 and 10, because I've got 1 and 10 in there. 328. Number 287. We'll have a look on the list in a minute and see what that actually is. I've forgotten already what I've picked. 287. Right. 287 USA bass for right. That is not a guitar amp. USA bass, I believe, is a bass amp. So bear with. I am back with the only bass I had lying around in the studio, which is a Sterling Stingray 4-string bass with lots of controls. I don't really understand what they do, but they've got center notches, so I've just kind of put them all in the middle. Apart from the one I assume is the volume on the end, which I've just turned all the way up. Right, this has thrown me right off not being a bass player, but timer, go. Cab, bass, will that help? Right, lots of bass cabs to choose from, although they're Bassman's. Obviously Bassman you can use as a bass amp, but 4x10 plus 15 plus T, I'm assuming T is tweeter, with a 50 set. I don't understand how they 57, it's like mic'd up all of them with a 50, I don't understand that. 4x10 SB bass 50, okay, SB bass, that's going to be an Ampeg style cab, that'll do, nice classic style cab. I apologise, I'm not a bass player, as I've already said, so I apologise for my bass playing skills, but so let's Fractal Fun bass. Let's go for a basic bass tone to start off with. Let's turn that gain down a little bit, take out some of that really low rumble, and see what that does. For an unexciting okay bass tone, it's kind of there, isn't it? I sometimes see bass players use compressors. So I guess we could put a compressor on there just to make it slightly more exciting. Pedal compressor as it's on will do. it's a basic bass tone. Let's save that, copy that over to scene number 2. Basic drive. Let's see what drive pedals they've got. Drive. So I guess if you wanted to go down the route of like Muse, you could put a big muff on there. You could do that. Channel B, let's have a look. Black Glass 7 is going to be like that dark glass style tone. Kind of more like a lot of modern bass players use it for like djenty style stuff. So let's do something like that. That adds that kind of like click. That kind of more modern metal kind of thing. I'm not a bass player, I don't know. But you can get that, I guess, drive tones. You know what we could do to make this more, there's that band, isn't there? I don't know what they're called, I can't remember, but it's 2 guys, a bassist and the drummer, and the bass player plays kind of guitar riffs through with just his bass. We could do something like that, I guess. Pitch. Whammy, classic whammy, 1 octave up. That should do. Now you won't be able to do this on the FM3 because you only get 1 amp block. But on the FM9 and Axe-Fx 3, I guess you could do this and have some fun. What amp should we use? Something something fat sounding. PV, what have we got? We've got 4.5 minutes left. Let's go PV block crunch. That kind of tone, some gain, cabs, let's just narrow it down a little bit and just go for a 51-53 cab. We're going heavy with this, I guess. 57 just off the cone. And for this we will scoop out some of those low lows and some of those high highs. And that should give us what's gone wrong? Oh, I see. That's from a previous video. Right, so that should give us, I think we want somewhere, what's the default? -12. Maybe a bit quieter. is much more fun. Right, so what we've done there is we split the signal into two. You could use two outputs on this, so you could put output 1 to one channel on a desk into one cab, output 2 onto another channel, so you can dial in the volumes on the desk. But we split octave up, so you get kind of more of a guitar tone and the bass tone together. So let's that'll work actually, that problem we had before, because otherwise if I just turn all this off you'll get a dry DI signal going through on this. But if we on channel 1, what's it on there? Right, so if we copy this over to, how long have we got left? 1 minute, right. Copy channel A to channel B, turn that all the way down. So now what we've got is on scene number 1, just bass. And then channel 2. And just because we've got a few seconds left, let's quickly chuck in something like a delay and turn that down, and then only on the guitar side. Stop. Right, so now scene number 1 we've got just straight up. Just straight up, pretty bog standard bass tone. Scene number 2 turns on all of this. And you've only got delays on the octave up fake guitar kind of tone as well. You could go even further if you want. No, you can't, because there's only one pitch block. If you had 2 pitch blocks, you could add in a 5th as well. So when you're just playing the one bass note, it kind of turns it into a bit of a power chord. But that is pretty fat sounding by itself. And then the delay just fills out the guitar side of things a little bit more. Sorry if you were hoping to see more amazing bass skills from me. I am not a bass player, as I said, but that looks to me like a cool little fun preset. Something to mess around with if you're playing bass, and something if you're playing in a band and you really want to annoy the rest of your band as a bass player and suddenly kick on a massive guitar tone as well to encroach on everyone else's sonic space. Yeah, you could really annoy everyone with that. But as I say, the whole point in these little random fract videos is just to have a bit of fun and to challenge myself, and that certainly was a challenge, doing something that I just completely didn't expect there with a bass. I hope that's been fun. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to do. Let me know if there's any particular amp you want me to dial in, spend a bit more time with. More than happy to do that. Oh man, I just thought of something really cheesy I can say in these videos. Don't forget, like, subscribe. We don't just do the Fractal stuff here, we do like other reviews and all that kind of stuff. But this has been Dan, and this has been a random fract. Yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.